Good morning, everyone who is joining us today for our Mailbox Power Success Spotlight. My name is Wendy McGee, and I am the Client Director here at Mailbox Power. And I am so excited that you have found this video. And if you don't know very much about Mailbox Power, we are a direct mail marketing platform. We are located in Utah, and we are literally the specialists in business-to-business gifting, postcard sending, greeting cards, everything you can think of to go through direct mail to create amazing relationships and long-term retention in your business. And I am so excited today because I am interviewing Mr. Joel Peterson, and he is an entrepreneur. He is the owner of the Crypto Code, and he is going to tell us all about his story, all about his Mailbox Power experience. But I just want to give him a second first. Joel, can you introduce yourself to us? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and thank you for being on with me today.
Yeah, sure. Super excited to be here. So thank you. When they asked me to do this, I was like, yes, because I have such a great experience with what we do with Mailbox Power. So yeah, yeah, I'm from Utah.
Yes. Tell us about
Yeah,
yourself. Tell us about your
yeah,
background and everything. Yes.
yeah. From Utah, I've got 6 kids, one grandchild, and
Lucky.
we just we live a great life and enjoy it. Our kids are, the 2 youngest are just about out of high school, so we'll be spending half the year in Hawaii or in Florida, and then the half in Utah in the summer months.
Fun.
So
That is the
yeah,
dream right there, especially
yeah,
if it's been in Utah. So that sounds
exactly,
fantastic. That sounds
exactly, and it's because of kind of what we built over the years that we can do that. Just kind of my background. You know, I worked at 3M was my last job about 20 years ago.
okay.
Had a nice corporate job and enjoyed it. Just never was making enough money to. It always seems like there was more month than money, right?
Yes.
So I realized the internet came along, and I figured out some opportunities there, and I was able to quit that job and start full-time online marketing business. And we teach. We have an education company. We taught all kinds of subjects over the years, and it's just been super great for our family because we can just work wherever we're at, and we're not really tied to like a physical office in that. So we sell mostly digital products, we were selling ebooks before people knew what ebooks were.
Okay.
So we've been, so
Awesome.
it's been a lot of fun.
Tell us. I'm interested in crypto, knowing a little bit more about
Yeah.
crypto. Probably there's all levels of, individuals watching this that have some knowledge about crypto, but tell us about the Crypto Code. What do you offer? Educate us a little bit on crypto, Joel.
Yeah, so I'll take it back a little bit. Back in 2013, a guy came up to me and said, "Will you help us with our marketing? We're selling these thing called Bitcoin miners." I'm like, "What the heck's a Bitcoin? I don't know what that is."
Yeah.
So back in 2013, I was helping him with their marketing with this thing called Bitcoin, and they said, "We're going to pay you 10% for every sale that you give us. We're selling these servers for $3,000, and we'll give you 10%." And so I lined them up a whole bunch of customers, and they said, "Now, Joel, do you want to be paid in dollars or do you want to be paid in Bitcoin?" I was like, "I want the dollars, man." So
Yes.
let's just say if I had
Yeah.
if I had taken the Bitcoin, they'd have to call me Mr. Peterson today. But no, that's just kind of the joke. But that's how I got started in learning a little bit about crypto. But what I found over the years is most people don't know what it is, and it's just like this crazy thing. And then as time has progressed, it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. But I also saw that a lot of people just didn't know what it was about. They were losing money. They didn't know how to trade it. They didn't know how to make money with it. So I said, well, listen, let me do what I do best because I'm really good at this. So let's go ahead and create an education research company. And we've been doing that for about 2+ years now, and it's been phenomenal. And we have a lot of students in our program, and we're just teaching them like how to actually make money, not lose money in crypto, like how to do it the right way, how to not get scammed, and really kind of understand what it is and have success in it. And it's just gone phenomenal. It's gone great for us. And part of it is what we love the best is what we do with Mailbox Power. So
Okay, yes, and we're going
I'd
to
love
ask
to talk
you.
about that.
I'm
Yes.
really excited to hear how you
Yes.
market and how you find new clients and let people
Yes.
know about this. And So tell me, I want to hear you before we started the interview, you were telling me a little bit more about how you got started on your entrepreneur journey, walking away from, a regular job. And
Yep.
I think one of the things that's been super inspiring about these interviews are so many people that I interview are self-made entrepreneurs. They are self-employed. You just said it, you don't have
Right.
you're not tied to a physical location, any of those things. Tell me a little more about your entrepreneur journey and maybe when you get to the point of when did you decide that you wanted to add direct mail marketing and that was something that could help your business to grow? Kind of walk me through that a little bit.
Perfect. I love telling this story. So again, I was just, a computer guy. I was a software tester, worked at a corporate job. Nothing. I try not to like criticize jobs because
Yes.
most people have jobs,
Job. Yes.
but
Yes.
there's some of us who do not like our jobs,
Yes.
or we don't make enough money, or we don't have enough time. And many people maybe don't realize that. So if you're one of those people, which I was like, man, I don't make enough money. I don't have enough time. What can I do? And I finally realized that it finally happens in life when you finally get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yep.
That you do something, that you take some action. So the journey was this. I bought an ebook one time. I bought this book about how to do affiliate marketing on the internet. This thing called affiliate marketing, where you can
Yes.
refer somebody to something and you get a commission from it. And I learned about this while I was working at that job at 3M. And I started driving traffic on the internet to these affiliate offers. And I'll never forget here I am working and spending all this time, like not going to lunch, waking up early in the morning to learn all this stuff. And like I sacrificed things that most people do, watching TV and these things, to learn, because my mind was a sponge. I was like, I got to get out of this situation. I got to make more money. And so I learned this affiliate marketing. And I'll never forget the first morning I woke up and I went to my computer and I had 3 cells and they were $37 each. Boom, boom, boom. And I remember going, oh my gosh, I actually made money while I slept. I didn't have to go drive in traffic to that job, work 8 hours and come back. I actually made money while I slept. And so that's what really hit the spark. That's what really was like, okay, I can do this. Long story short, within 9 months, I had tripled my income at my job at 3M. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget going to the bank one time with a long time ago, we still got paper checks. And I cashed this check and it was like 1/2 of what I make at a year at 3M. And it was like for 3 weeks. And I gave it to the cashier and I was just like, kind of shaking. I'm like, this is a big check, So anyway, it was like this mindset of like, people don't realize that you can actually make a lot more money in life than you are at your current job if you want to. And life isn't always about money, but money will help you do better things in this life. It'll help you have more time with your family. It'll help you do things. So it's not a quest about just making a bunch of money. It's more just about your time and what you do with that. And so it's just changed our lives. I quit my job. I walked out of that job with a box in hand, not because I got laid off or I got fired. No, because I said, hey, I'm done. I quit. That's 20 years ago. See you later, And it hasn't always been perfect. No, anyone that tells you that is lying to you. But it has its ups and downs. But if you stick with it and you don't quit, and if you make a mistake, you learn from those mistakes and you keep going and going and going, you'll find what works for you and you'll be successful. And so to tie into what you asked me about,
how did you
mail.
Direct mail? How did you go? Because I love what you said about the journey of being an entrepreneur, because I'm also an entrepreneur, have been my whole life. I came on to start doing consulting with Mailbox Power. I love Justin. I love the owners. I love the whole concept, but I'm also a big believer in looking for innovative ways to market and to grow your business. And so when people are like, oh, I'm feeling stuck, or I'm using social media and I'm getting nothing, or I'm using email and I'm getting nothing, I love talking to entrepreneurs like you who are like, okay, I'm going to look outside. I'm going to think outside the box, and then I'm going to do what actually works. So back to my question. How did you discover direct mail?
Well, here's what happened. Well, so I'm in this digital product space. We're selling people products that you just download or you read, right? And so what happens with that is sometimes the value in their mind, it's digital, right? It doesn't feel like it's maybe as much as if
Physical
you're
product, like yeah.
exactly. And
Mhm.
so we started selling, $35 products and $99 products, but then we started realizing we started selling $1,000 product, $1,500 products, $2,000 products, and we
Wow.
started realizing that you know these are these digital products. What can we do to provide more value, to thank people for getting in here, for helping them stay in, to show them that they're not just a number, they're just not some like sales number that we got another sale, it's like that they're actually important. Well, a good friend of mine who teaches referral marketing, he used to actually hold seminars and teach people how to do referral marketing with cards. And so I got hooked on this and realized that I could use cards in my business to get referrals, but also to basically customer retention, to build a better relationship with those customers so that later on, well, they feel important, because that's what you should do anyway with your customers, right? They should feel important. They're the best. They're the lifeblood of your business. And also they may buy more things from you in the future, may recommend you in that. So that's how we did it. So
I
we
love
started
it.
realizing, yeah, so
Yes.
every person that started buying $1,000 product or more, we would automatically send them a card and a box of brownies. And it wasn't just a regular card, it was like specialized card with their name on it.
Mhm.
And we would thank them. Do you want to see one of them?
I would love to see
Is
one.
that we're okay to do it now? Okay.
Please, let's show
I've been
everyone.
so excited to show this. Okay, so if I get at the camera. Okay, so this
Okay.
card is a picture of me in Alaska, and
Oh
I
my.
caught a 70-pound salmon one time in Alaska.
Okay,
I know.
that fish is as big as you. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
that's
massive.
huge.
Yeah. So the card, and I've been sending this card for like 15 years now to people. So it says, "This was exciting, but not as exciting as you joining our mastermind, Vernon." You see how it's got Vernon's name right there?
Yes,
And it
perfect.
welcomes them into the program, congratulates them. It's really custom. And then we also send another gift with that. So they get this box of brownies. And because with Mailbox Power now, that actually has their name on the brownies. And so they get this. And so we've done one of two things. We've done this for years, but the one thing is these digital products is they don't know the digital product. We would send them a surprise box, so they didn't know they were getting this card and this box of brownies. They weren't
Brownies.
expecting it, and so we would sell this product, and then they would get this box that show up, and they're like, "What? What's this box?" And they'd open it up. It's a
Yeah,
thank
like
you and stuff.
a digital thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so we would get so many people. "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. The brownies were great." I'll tell you a funny story. I went on a cruise one time. It's called the Marketers Cruise, and I get on the boat, and this guy comes up to me named Desmond, and he pulls out of his pocket this brownie, and he's like, "Joel, you just sent me this brownie," and he's like,
Oh,
bringing it on a cruise. I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty."
he's like
So
sucking and
yeah,
the brownie because he wants to. That's awesome though because he was
yeah,
like, "Hey, thank you so much for it's the
yep,
surprise." Like I love you said a bunch of things that I loved. Like when someone gets that, it's unexpected, right? So
mhm,
you're not just getting their attention, you're really getting their
right,
attention because they're like, "Wait, you sent me. What did you send me?" And I hear this as I do all of these interviews. It's so fun because you literally do have your customers' full and undivided attention for
yep,
possibly several minutes while they open the gift and they look at the card and they look at the brownies and they eat the brownies and they have
oh
this
yeah,
experience that now is associated with you. So continue.
exactly.
Continue. Yes.
So yeah, so it's been a great thing, and so what it's done for us is a couple things. We learned early on by doing this. Not only does it build up the customer relationship, they get excited, but it dramatically reduces our refund rates.
Oh, I
Dramatically.
bet. I bet. Yes.
Um, and in business, sometimes it's not all about the money you make; it's what you keep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, especially digital product creators, they have high refund rates. And so by just doing that one implementation, we lowered our refund rate tremendously. Like on our products, we have some of the lowest refund rates anyone out there in our
That is,
space.
let
And
me,
so,
thanks
um,
again,
hold
Joel,
on
because
one second.
that,
I got some
that's a
noise here
huge,
coming here.
oh,
So,
you're
we,
That's a huge thing right there. What you
yeah,
just said about being a digital creator and having a
yeah,
huge refund rate.
yeah,
That is a problem. That's actually one of my questions for you is, you
yeah,
know, what is a problem that you've had in your business that you were able to, solve or reduce with Mailbox Power? So expand on that, because I think that's a big one that people will
It's
wonder about.
it's huge. It's huge. If you sell any kind of a product that has some value, send people a card, send them something that you care. And especially if you're selling a higher ticket product, send them a box of brownies with their name or some kind of gift thanking them, because it just shows that you care, that they're just not a number, that you didn't
Yes.
just sell them this. So we get emails all the time from people, Joel, not thanks for the product, but thanks for the brownies, thanks for the card, that was so cool, so it just gives that personal touch. And then it solves a huge problem: low refund rates, very, very low chargeback rates. It just makes it more real, and it helps people understand about the product that they just purchased and how they can get started
Yes.
next, and
How they can
how
get,
they
well, and
how they can jump in there.
I love what you, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I love what you said too, because I think about, okay, when I go to, let's just use, I go get my hair done, for example, I get a haircut, and I
Mm-hmm.
have like a whole conversation with my, amazing hairdresser, and I tell her all my problems, and we talk for 2 hours, and, she's my best
Yeah.
friend. And the chances of me ever doing a chargeback to her or ever asking for a refund are like literally none, because I
Right.
have this relationship with her, right? She's a real person to me. I know she has kids and a family, and she's doing her own company, and I want to support her. And so
Yeah.
what you're doing is creating that human connection between you and your customer out there, who doesn't just think of you now as the crypto code digital company or some stranger that they paid $2,000 for an educational course. They're like,
Right.
hey, that Joel guy sent me a dozen freaking brownies and I loved it. And I had this, whole like
Yeah.
feeling about being cared for as a customer. So that's a
Right.
huge thing. I love that you've shared that, because I do think that is a huge problem that people have and that we see with digital products and
Yeah.
courses
It's been
and
big, but
like that.
just to have it having their name on the card, and for us as a business, see, we've been doing this for a long time, even before Mailbox Power was even around. But as soon as Mailbox Power came out and I realized what we could do, it's automated for us. So that's the
Yes.
thing. Like, literally, our orders come in and the brownies and the cards go out. That's
Yep.
it. I never look at it. It
Get
just
it. Ready to go.
goes out.
Yep.
And so that was like the game changer for us, because in the past we've had to do a lot of manual things and check things and stuff, and it's just like completely changed it. It's just minimal amount of time. I mean, we set it up and it just runs. And so that's been the beauty of this for us, and that's why I really, really enjoyed doing this with Mailbox Power. It's been great.
Oh, I love that. Tell me, okay, Joel, you've told me a few
Yeah.
like favorite things. You've told me, what it's done for your company. I love hearing all of this. Is there another particular like product, feature, success story, something you've shown me your card that works so good and how you've been sending that forever?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like particular experience that you were just like, okay, that was like the coolest? I want to share that.
Yeah, this was interesting. That's all we've only used it for that, and like I knew we were missing out on so much more. We did a brand name change not too long ago, so I was looking at our account. I was like, "Hey, look, we can send these big old postcard things." I was like, "Let's send these out to all of our old customers, not customers anymore that we used to be our own customers." And we made this really cool, creative card, and that's kind of the key for us. Is like, what can you do that really pops out? And we send this out, and I don't know, we sent 4,000 or 5,000 of these things out, and
Okay.
we got so many return customers that came back to us. It was like
Oh,
amazing, because we were just
awesome.
announcing that like we were changing our name, and we wanted people to understand it on the credit cards, and just by doing that, I think we figured it out. It brought us in $30,000 of extra sales or something, of people coming back and then buying other products. So it was like, man, we got to keep doing this.
Gotta
So
keep going. Did you send a
yeah,
gigagram, like our really big card? Yes.
yeah,
Or
it was the postcard. It was a little larger size. I can't remember what
oh,
it's
it might be
called.
so we have an 8.5 by 5.5
That's
postcard.
it.
It's
Yeah,
really popular. Yes. Okay.
yeah,
And
that was it.
that is, you can send unlimited of those just for those watching with an
Yep.
executive membership. So
Yep.
that is a phenomenal. Like you said, it sticks out in the mail. It's a little bigger than your normal postcard. It definitely looks different than, all of the bills and everything. And you have fun. I love that you are so
Yeah.
like excited and passionate about how fun you can make it. And because I feel that way too. I'm like, I love designing things and creating things and then putting them into like the flow in my Mailbox Power automations and knowing they're going out to my customers. And, it just, I love it.
Oh
So
yeah.
Joel, okay, I'm going to ask you. So we're kind of coming to the end here. Tell me, what are your favorite things about Mailbox Power that you would share with, say, I'm another business owner, I'm watching this today, maybe I'm not in your industry, maybe I am. What piece of advice or what would you say to me about adding that direct mail piece to your business? And maybe also share, how much other marketing do you do outside of direct mail too?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe give us kind of a little bit about that.
Yeah, most of our marketing is not direct mail. We are mostly like email marketers,
Because you
Facebook
sell a
ads.
digital product, yes,
Yeah,
right?
digital products. So most of it is that. And so we actually need to do more. I mean, like we've usually mostly used this for product fulfillment and that, but that example that I just mentioned to you about, um, mailing out to all of our old customers brought us in all that extra revenue. It was like kind of oh my gosh, we need to use this
We need to be
more.
doing this more. Well,
In
and
the past, we have done that. So if I was a business owner, I would jump on this and I would use this for all kinds of things. Number one, I would use this for referral marketing. The
yes.
easiest way to get a customer is from an existing customer.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so if you're a car dealer, if you're a hairstylist, if you do whatever, what you do is you build up a mailing list of these people and you mail them out a birthday card. But what you do, this is kind of the cool thing. You mail out cards for like different days. Maybe you don't mail them a birthday card, but you mail them a St. Patrick's Day card,
Yes. I
or you
love
mail them
that.
these things, and you make them unique. And so what happens is you send this unique card. Like I had one friend one time, he made this card with he photoshopped himself sitting next to Elvis. And then he come up with some clever thing and stuff. And then so people get these cards and they look at them like, what the heck? That's
What in the
Elvis.
world is this? Yeah.
And people will like put these cards up on their fridge and their friends will come over and like, what's that card? Oh yeah, well that's my car dealer. He sends me this birthday card every year and he's a really cool guy.
He's way fun. Yes.
So
Yes.
you send these cards out. If I was a business owner, I would get in the habit of sending these cards to people, really custom cards. And then it's kind of like the whole emotional bank account thing, right? You're sending these
Yeah.
cards, and then you ask for something every fifth or sixth card or so. Like you ask for a referral, and they're going to give you referrals because they're like, this is my car dealer, and he sends me the coolest cards. Or when I need to go buy another car, I'm using car dealer as an example, but
No,
but
that's
it's
a
work.
great example.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of the best ways to get customers is from your existing customers. And then obviously, if you're going to go use just regular direct mail, what I would say is be really make a cool card that really pops out. Use really good direct marketing strategies rather than just maybe like generic things, because you just want to catch people's attention.
Yeah.
And with the mail these days, everyone opens their mail. It's almost like 100% open rate. So it's a no-brainer to use
Send a
it.
package,
So
it's 100% open rate.
yeah,
No
yeah.
package, especially if you don't know what it is. Like you're like, wait, who sent me this? Like, what is this? Like, in fact, I will just share this funny experience. So it was my husband's birthday a couple of days ago, and it actually falls on my half birthday. And
Oh,
I got more half birthday cards than he got birthday cards. And he
oh,
got
funny.
one package from Mailbox Power. And he was like, oh my gosh, what is this package? I didn't order anything. And he opened it up and it was salted caramels and a card, and from someone who knows him through and was using Mailbox Power. It was so
Oh,
cute.
nice.
I was like, look at my card shower for my half birthday. Like you mentioned, send things out on days that other people don't, and then his birthday. So, but I have loved interviewing you today, Joel. Like this has been so
Thanks.
fun to hear your entrepreneur story, how passionate you are about building your own business, having your freedom, doing things with different types of marketing, but also really nurturing your current customer base, loving on them, letting them know you're a real person. All of these are such great, examples. So is there one last thought that you have or anything else that you'd like to share?
I would just say,
word.
I would just say, go do it. Implement this in your business in several different ways, and you will be very happy with the results
I
because
agree.
You get results with this. That's the bottom line.
Direct mail always does get results, doesn't it? You really do
Yep.
get results with this. So thank you, Joel. You're an amazing example of someone who's using our platform the right way for, personalizing, as you mentioned, for sending out gifts, for using the automation so that it can be smart business. It's set up and done and ready to go. And so if you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, I need what Joel has, go to mailboxpower.com. You can check us out there. We have such amazing customer support. We can answer your questions. We can help you get started. So thank you, Joel, for taking time out today. You're awesome. And thanks you guys for joining us, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.